Hello guys and welcome back to another reading vlog. This is book 4 of the 12 books of Christmas and I am so happy because I finally have my Christmas tree up. I showed you guys this in the last video. I just needed my Christmas tree. Now I can film in front of it and now the house feels like Christmas, honestly. Like, I am so cold right now, but anyways guys, I have to make this fast because I have to get out. I have to go to the gym. I have a class in 15 minutes and I still have to get ready. So as you guys saw, I did go to Barnes & Noble today after work, and that's because I wanted to pick up the book that I chose to read for this vlog. I wasn't sure what book to read, obviously. Last night I was going through all the possible books that I wanted to read. I found a few interesting ones and I couldn't choose between all the ones that I saw. I think I'm getting overwhelmed by the amount of holiday books that they're out, which that is great for me because I was hoping I would find something to read, and there's a lot. I'm not complaining about that. It's just I want short books, and every single book and like audiobook, they're like 10 hours each, and obviously you can like put them at the highest speed, but I like to read my books at a 1.5 or 1.8, and everything was like 10 hours. This morning I went on Script and I had to choose an audiobook. So the audiobook that I chose was Duke, actually, and I really enjoyed the beginning of the book, so I thought it would be a great idea for me to go pick it up at Barnes & Noble's because I wanted to read it. I have time tonight and I knew I wanted to have the physical book. I have also been downloading some books on my Kindle, and even though I love it, I haven't read a physical book this month. Like, all the books that I've been reading, I've read as an audiobook and from the Kindle, and I just wanted to have the physical book. And I had seen this book around before, so I thought this was, you know, a good book to have, especially because I am enjoying it. We're following our main character Danny, who lives in New York, and Max is a duke and he is visiting New York. So I don't know if this is like the second part to another book. I have to look it up, because if it is, then in that book we follow the friends of them two who are gonna get married. Her best friend is marrying a princess from where he's from. Think of this as like the Princess Diaries, and like the princess and her going to Genovia. The place that they're from, it's kind of like Genovia, but it has another name, Eldovian. Genovia, Eldovian. I'm pretty sure they're not far from each other. I don't know. I thought that was funny, obviously. So they sort of know each other because she has visited Eldovian and they know each other. So he's visiting New York, so he's like, hey, can we hang out? And they're like, and she was like, sure, why not? She's also divorced and she's going through this era of like no boys, no relationships kind of thing. So obviously she's gonna fall in love with him and we are here for it. So excited to continue this tonight. And then I also picked up another book, which I'm gonna show you guys just because, you know, I'm not sure when I'm gonna pick it up, but I'm hoping to pick it up during the 12 books of Christmas, and that is A Season for Second Chances by Jenny Bayliss. This is the book that I chose. I saw this since last year and I wanted to read it last year, but obviously, like you guys know, I failed and I didn't complete the challenge, or, you know, my challenge, the 12 books of Christmas. So I saw it today and I picked it up. I was also going to pick up her other novel, which is The 12 Days of Christmas, but I think I'm gonna listen to that one on audiobook sometime next week, maybe. I don't know if that's a cat or a dog, to be honest. I mean, we'll find out, because I didn't mention this, but in this book, her dog's name is Max. We can see the dog here. Obviously, we had to get the book with the dog, but because I spent more than $20 on my purchases at Barnes & Noble's, they gifted me this book journal, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I think I am gonna use it next year because it's perfect. So it has a bunch of space where you can have like the title and the start date, finish date, authors, publisher, year published, fiction, non-fiction, like category, where I bought it, borrowed, or found the book, main characters or subject, and then my review and thoughts on the book. And then at the bottom it has like a rating system. So overall rating, quality of writing, then you give it stars, and then strength of characters, you also give that stars, and then you also give stars for the plot, which I found it super, like, it's very useful. Like, those are all things we like to rate in a book. So, you know, it tells you more about the book. It's a pretty cute little book. The design is great. I have now 5 minutes to get ready and head over because my husband's gonna be mad. I think I've mentioned this before. My husband is my personal trainer, so, you know, yes, I can get away with things, but also, like, I'm not trying to be late. So I have 5 minutes to change and make it there. So I'm gonna run now. That was that. Alright guys, it is the next day and I have a headache. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a headache since last night, but it's not like a bad headache in the way that, like, I can't do things. It's just, it's there and it doesn't go away. Am I in focus right now? I had Tylenol this morning, but it's still there. With that being said, it is the next day. I am so hungry. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm gonna make some quesadillas or something. I don't know. I'm really hungry right now. Anyways, so I don't even know what I'm saying. Am I on focus right now? Hi, Shinji. Okay. I have this. This is my clip, by the way, and it's fluffy, so they think it's a toy. And I love this thing. It's so pretty. It's a clip, like a hair clip, but it's fluffy, and they think it's a toy, but it's not a toy. You see? It's for my hair, but I'm not gonna put it because my head hurts. It's not a toy. So I'm gonna put it over here. Anyways, she's gonna grab it. No, 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 no. Not a toy. It's for my hair. Oh, she's gonna go for it. Update on the book. You guys have no idea how much I am enjoying this book. This is exactly what I was looking for when it came to a good, I mean, good for me, you know, like, in my opinion, to a good Christmas romance. I do have a bone to pick with this book, and that is that this book takes time between 2 Christmases. So we do see time between, like, it's like Christmas, and then it's like beginning of the year, and then like in the middle, and then now we are in November right now. I'm halfway into the book, I believe. I'm like in page 200 and like 199, and I am really enjoying it. There's a wedding in this book, so that's gonna happen, and I'm excited for it because I do love weddings in books when they are done well, like when they are interesting. But if she's gonna gloss over the wedding, because it's like one of the main events in the story, so hopefully we get to see something go down in the wedding. And I also like the dynamic of like the family that is too good for the rest of the world, and obviously he's gonna be the Duke, so his family is that family. Mom wants the best girl for him. No one is good enough for him because he's gonna be a Duke and he needs to marry well, and they have to like be okay with the person that he's with. And obviously, I guess, and the dad is also like an asshole to everyone, especially to Max and his brother. And obviously Max and his brother are trying to take over the family's business and everything that they're gonna inherit after, you know, things happen with their dad. But the dad is an asshole, and I love when that happens with like they're trying to be mean to the other person. For example, in this case, they are being mean to Danny, and Max is obviously standing up for her, and they're also being mean to Sebastian, his brother, so I think that's his name, and he's also like protecting him, and I just love that about this book. It is kind of in the steamy side, however, it's taking its time, and I'm like, the tension is there. Tension is building, and you guys have no idea how much I am enjoying this book. Like, I don't want it to end, but I also want to get to, like, you know, the good part. I mean, the good part, you know, like when they're like, I just want things to happen, and I want to see them together, obviously, but it's taking its time. It's a slow pace. It's a slow burn romance, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to see that until the end of the book, and I'm okay with it. Like I said, I'm on page 200, so I have a few minutes right now to read more. Hopefully I can read like about 100 pages before my husband gets here, and then I'll keep reading this later before we go to bed. So we're just gonna read. I am really hungry, so I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a little snack. I was thinking about making tea just because of how bad my head hurts, and yeah, I just need to stay away from my phone and the TV, so I'm gonna read, and maybe I make tea, I don't know.
I don't know what he's thinking when he'd rather spend his Christmas holiday with someone else. I guess he stopped thinking about me. Yeah. I don't know what he's thinking.
Good morning, guys. It is Thursday. It's Thursday, very, very early in the morning. I am heading out to work, but first I wanted to unbox this with you guys because it's something really, really cool that I want to show you guys. This is very well packaged, by the way, just so you guys know. To update on the book, I wasn't able to finish it last night just because I still had like 60 pages, 50 pages to go, and my headache was still there, so I just fell asleep. I am heading out to work and I need coffee, so I wanted to show you guys the cup I got. I've mentioned this shop before here in my channel because she's my friend. I've known her since we were in middle school. Like, we were so close throughout high school and everything, but you know, life happens, and a few years we started talking again, and I'm so happy we did because she started, like, not because of this, but like because she's a good friend. And Nani, if you're watching this, you know I love you. So she started making cups, and I showed you guys the one that she made for me for the Hell Club fire. I love that cup, so I asked her if she could make me a Christmas holiday cup that would be like for my theme, because you guys know I love gingerbread man and I love candy canes. So it's very well packaged. It's like full of, you know, to protect it, and I can reuse this because this is like gift wrapping paper, so I am going to save this. And here it is. Oh my goodness, I knew it was gonna be pretty. Obviously I knew what it was gonna look like because I asked her for the design. It didn't want to focus, but here it is. I love it. It's everything I wanted. She added the little candy canes because the picture that I showed her didn't have that. So I'm gonna wash it right now real quick, and then we're gonna make coffee because it comes with the lid and the straw. So I'm gonna wash that real quick, make my coffee, and head out because I need to head out. And I will link her shop down below. The name of the shop is Garcia Designs, so I will definitely link it down below, and you guys can go check her cups out. And let's go. I know you might be thinking, why are you making cold brew coffee right now if it's super cold? Good question. I don't want to go to Starbucks anymore. My goal is to just go to Starbucks at least once a week. That's it. Not only because of the budget that I put on myself. I've said this before, but I have to check on my sugar intake, and that is something that I totally disregard, and I have to check my sugar intake, and we're gonna start doing that. We're gonna be more conscious about it. So my goal is to just make coffee at home or at the office, most likely at home, because like I said, today I have a lot of meetings, so I won't be at the office, so I have to take coffee with me. If I don't take coffee with me, I will have to, well, I'll end up buying coffee at Starbucks or Dutch Bros, so we don't want that. So we're gonna make coffee here, and it's gonna be cold brew. It's fine. I have to get to work. I told you guys I didn't finish the book, right? Okay, I'll finish it tonight. Alright, so I made my coffee. It's right here. I didn't add ice just because it's cold, so we're just gonna have a cold coffee. And you guys, I almost threw away the box without seeing the note. So she left me a cute little note. So Nanny, if you're still watching, you are very welcome. I love supporting friends, and this is amazing. Thank you for your note. And yeah, let's make, also, this is how incredible my husband is. He left me breakfast. It's a sandwich croissant, the banana, and my coffee. Like, yes. So get you a king that leaves you breakfast before you go to work. That is all. I have to go. Bye. Listen, it's been a long day. Update on the book. I finished Duke Actually by Jenny Holiday. I freaking love this book. It was exactly what I needed. I do have a bone to pick though, because even though it was during the holidays, it wasn't really during the holidays. The setting was not a holiday Christmas setting. They just told you that it was Christmas Day and it was New Year's Day, but there wasn't much of, like, there wasn't like, the holiday feeling was not there. It happened within like a year span, and then at the end it was like another year. So, but there was like no holiday spirit. The romance, however, I really enjoyed it. It was a slow-paced romance. The tension was there. All the tension was there, and it was like friends don't want to lose each other, miscommunication, of course, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny how there were like other issues around the characters. For example, Danny was getting divorced and she was fighting the custody of her dog, and I really appreciated the way that she wrote the dog into Danny's life, because as a dog mom, I wouldn't want to leave my dog child home if I'm gonna be gone for like 3 weeks. Would I be able to fly in a private jet to be able to take my dogs with me? No. Is someone gonna do that for me? No, because, you know, it's fiction. So she was lucky in that aspect. But then it was also like trying to compensate about how they were not hurting the environment, and it was funny how they tried to justify Danny flying in a private jet with the dog, especially because the dog was like in the custody battle, so it would be weird for Danny to go to this place, Eldovian, for so long and leave the dog behind, because it would be like she doesn't even care about the dog kind of situation. However, Max, the Duke, he did have a lot going on in his family. So especially with his dad, it was a big issue. The dad was horrible, a horrible person. And I think I did mention how I thought it was funny that they kept saying, oh, like when he dies, like what's gonna happen, we're gonna do all of these things when he dies. And I was like, wow, they're like making, like they were like hoping this man would die soon, even though he was pretty young to, like, you know, but he had a drinking problem. So they were like looking forward for this man to die. Okay, Max and his brother were just like, all the things we're gonna do when he dies, just imagine, just wait. And then I just thought it was funny, okay, because like, of course, the only way for things to end in a happy note, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was funny. But yeah, there was miscommunication in this. There was like friends with benefits kind of thing going on. and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the romance. I liked the slow burn, and even though I thought this book was gonna be like steamy, like spicy, I would give it a 3. I was expecting a lot more. If to be honest, I was expecting a lot more, but it was good. This is the spiciest romance book I've read during this month. Is this the 4th book? I think this is the 4th book. So I think I'm gonna, step it up a notch, because I think I'm gonna try to find something TikTok worthy, like level of spice. So I might go looking into TikTok to see what they have for the holidays. And yeah, because I was getting burnt out. However, this book saved the day because I really enjoyed it. I read most of this book within a day. I would have finished it in one sitting if I was home, if I didn't have to work. So love the book. I am going to try to find something different because, like I said, I was getting burnt out with like slow paced books. Like it was mostly like young adult that I was reading, or that I've been reading. So I think I need like a good adult romance, like something funny and full of like it's been so different, because some books have been full of like the holiday spirit and Christmas and like all of that, and some of them haven't, especially the last 2 books that I've read compared to the second book I read. One was just like the weather and it was really cold, and this one was kind of like all year round, but like Christmas was mentioned. I don't know how to say it, because they weren't even celebrating Christmas. Christmas was just brushed. It was just a day that they said Merry Christmas and that's it. There were not even presents during Christmas. I'm just saying. Nothing. No dinner, no gifts, right? Okay, anyways, I'm ranting now, and I have to put groceries away. So that is all for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!